Got a little fish tank. Oh, look at all those fish. Alright guys, we are back with episode 2 of the Highlands Fishing Let's Play series here. Last episode we kind of just got a little introduction, nothing too fancy with it, but now we're going to kind of try and utilize this place a little bit better, kind of start to get flowing a little bit on the whole operational side of everything. Not really sure what I did there, but I'm gonna need a fork. Oh no, I got forks on that one. But yeah, we just got to keep the farm rolling here. We're gonna keep this stuff producing. Got to keep that guy mowing up top. Basically, just got to keep everything kind of rolling, so I can focus on the fishing aspect of this. But I got to get this guy emptied out, and then I can dump this wheat in my silo. I want to say I'll probably keep it in the silo for now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this map. I think it looks really, really good. I like the fields. They seem to be playable. They're not too small. They're circular fields, which I'm not a fan of. They're kind of a pain in the neck. But for this kind of map, I think that's fine, with the focus that it's a fishing map, right? You don't necessarily have to be as picky about the field types when your focus isn't necessarily farming. Whereas like on Zylanka, it's out farming. This is a lot of wooded area, right? A lot of wooded area that you can utilize here, and that sort of thing. Although the trees are actually decently sparse. There's a lot of map here that you can't actually go on, which is kind of interesting. But you can actually drive. You can't drive up here, but the boat you can go all the way out here. I did try it, but you can't drive your car across this bridge, which is interesting. And the mini map dies that far up. You can't take your mini map that far up either, which is also interesting. But you know, it works. This guy's still mowing. He's kind of doing a good job there. He's going to keep on keeping on. We got the fishies are producing, I believe. Selling, distributing, storing. We'll do storing for now. Young trout. I'm not sure how that's going to work necessarily. I think I'm going to be able to drive this guy. Go to, send him up to the farm here. I gotta remember to do this. Could have sworn you. Alright, so we're gonna see if that guy does that. I got an AI worker in it. We'll see if he does that or not. He might be stuck on that. Yeah. I think that guy's in the way. Let's try it again. There he goes. Perfect. All right, so he's going to come up here so we can actually utilize the forklift up our base here of operations. We can start fishing. Just cool. Look at the cow kind of skipping around. That's kind of cool. Hopping around like baby cows do. I don't know why, but cows with a tail like that just make me a little uncomfy. But it works. It's doing its job. Making me milk. Actually, I don't know if they make milk if they're beef cows. Should probably check that. I would imagine they're beef cows. Do they make milk? Looks like they're just sellable cows, if I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, that would appear to be what it is. So I do have TMR, hay, silage, grass, meadow. Different options for that. Just hop in over here. Open up my gate. You know what map this kind of reminds me of is Calmsden. As far as like the little walls and the gates and stuff. But that's probably just because it's European. I'm not from Europe, so I'm not too familiar with how it is over there, but I would imagine that's probably why, at least to some degree, it feels like that. I'm not sure if this is a silo or what is this. I think it's a silo of some kind. We're going to dump this in here just to see. Yeah, we can dump this in here. Looks like we got an old shed there too if you need it. Little trailer camp. That's where they put the workers. I get that nice house. We put the worker in that little one. Single tiny trailer. That's just mean, but I guess so is life. The side looks kind of cool because it's more like a... Can you actually like see in there? That'd be kind of cool if it fills up on the inside visually. Oh, it does. That's really cool. It fills up the lanes. That'd be really cool for rations, I think. Like storing hay and stuff. I think that's kind of cool. My workers just completed a task. Which one? Forklift? Whee! Good job, Mr. Forklift. Probably should have got the big one. Oh well. I was worried about getting hit by that guy, and then I realized I was actually on the right side of the road. I'm learning. I'm too powerful. I need this guy so I can push this food crates up. If I don't get stuck. Flip that over as best I can there. No. Yeah, that'll work. Professionals only when driving these things, right? You gotta be forklift certified. If you're not forklift certified, you're not allowed to drive. Naturally, I'm forklift certified. As you can see by my superior forklifting ability. That I'm clearly forklift certified. That's totally what's happening here. I am very forklift certified. Oh yeah. Look at all the certifications for forklifts that I just demonstrated right there. That's proper technique. Oh, I'm gonna flip it. You know what? I think we're gonna send it just for fun. Let's see if I can make up this hill. Oh, I hit mud. Can't make it up that hill. All right, we're gonna level this area out a little bit here with the smoothing tool, just so I can actually, you know, drive. Or try to. I don't know if it'll let me. Okay. I think I just made that a little worse, honestly. Smooth this out as best I can here. Using all my money to smooth it. This one's looking good, but this one just does not want to cooperate for me. Not too sure why. That's better at least. It's drivable. Okay, that'll work. Oh, that's much better. If I don't get stuck. Should have got the all-wheel drive forklift. Probably would have been a better move. This one doesn't like to work on a slant here. What am I stuck on? Alright, so I can get high centered very easily, apparently. Good to know. Alright, so I need to level out this area here. We're going to spend some more time in this little construction here. Gonna slope it. Going to set my target to here. Raise this up. It's all flat. Nice big platform here. Might be ruining the road a little bit, but that's fine. We'll soften it out with this little smoothing tool. Alright, that's good enough. That's gonna have to be good enough. Alright, let's hop in here. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. Can I go in here? There we go. A little fish tank. Oh, look at all those fish. That's heckin' cool. Have I made any yet? Young trout. Let's distribute that. Not quite sure how long it takes to get to that, so we're going to speed up time here just so we can see it. Go up to 360. Alright, so we should have a pallet full already. Or whatever the distribution is. I don't even know what it looks like. Is it a pallet? I would imagine. No. Maybe it just goes straight into my pond. That'd be kind of cool. Yes, it just went straight in my pond. Okay, that's awesome. So the young trout turn into big trout. And if you give them fish food as well, so we're gonna activate that. So if you give them fish food, you get more trout than if you don't. You get an extra trout for 3 fish food. So I'm not sure how worth it that is, but we're gonna do it while we have fish food, because why not? Most of the fish foods you're gonna want to use for this area here to grow them in your fish farms. And then I think there's also the big one that you can put out in the ocean. We don't have a boat yet to utilize that. But let me just show you guys what that looks like here. At some point we'll get that. But that's this big old hogging thing, right? And this thing goes way out in the ocean. You can just cruise on over the ocean here. I think you can put it anywhere in the water, technically. Can't quite. You get dang close. I'll probably put it right here if I was going to do it. That way you can just kind of overlast that. It's about as close as you can get it. So you can basically put it on the shore if you wanted to, which is kind of cool. I'm not quite sure what if that's the best option for that. There's this cool castle here, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I think if I got one of those, let's stick it there. Just kind of explore the map a little bit here just for fun. There's that castle, which is pretty cool right here. You can also buy boats. There's a cargo ship, and then there's also a speedboat, although the speedboat's not very speedy, so I don't know why they call it that. The cargo ship's really slow, and they are very hard to maneuver, so I would imagine that the mods for that will be pretty cool when those come out, and there's definitely a lot of modding potential with this stuff. The new fishes and the boats and all that stuff. I'm really excited about that. This seems to be like a little restaurant more than a... Can you open this? No, you can't. You can't go in the castle, unfortunately. A coffee shop, looks like. It's kind of cool. Oh, arrow slits and everything. Highly defensible. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a real town with a real castle. Could be wrong about that, but let's go empty out this the grain cart here. Fill this guy up. Let him keep doing his job. This guy's done too. We got lots of work to do. I think we will end up doing all that in the next episode. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching me struggle a little bit with the fishes. I'm enjoying the series, so I think we'll keep it going. But yeah, anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and leave a comment if you're enjoying the series. Peace out.